Hey guys, it's Claudia. I'm so excited to share with you our vision board of 2016 for our Bazaar bullet train on our way to being an executive team. First of all, I have to say how proud I am to be the leader of our organization. If you look around on our Facebook team page and during our virtual meetings and local meetings, you will see a room filled of amazing people. Whether you're single, married, dating, whether you have children or you don't, whether you work outside the home, part-time or full-time, or you are a stay-at-home mom, whether you are involved in your community or church, have a huge social life, or like to hunker down at home, all of you are amazing in your own special way. Maybe you sell paper check for extra money. Maybe you do it for adult time. Maybe you do it for the free products or the recognition. You do it for your own reasons. Look around and see how amazing we are in our differences. Really, we are quite incredible. You know what we have in common though? We all sell paper chef. Beyond that, we have all made a difference in the lives of our customers. Think about that guest you've met who is so excited about her mix and chop because it makes it easier to put a meal on the table. Think about that busy family who sits around the dinner table and has a conversation with one another because you've made it easier for them to do that rather than going through a drive-through. What about that host who needed a social night with his or her friends and you helped them get all together to laugh and have fun, and even better, you filled that kitchen with amazing tools at a deep discount. Really, just think about all you do because you are a Pampered Chef consultant. And if you've shared our opportunity with another, think about the blessings you've given to his or her life because you share what we do. Let's talk a little bit more about that, about sharing with others what we do. When you think about what I just said, how we touch customers, families, hosts, and friends and others' lives when we offer our opportunity, can you see why I'm so passionate about asking you to share with others? In fact, the entire director team right here has the same passion, and we want you to share with others so more people can experience all the benefits we just talked about. Consider this. The more we share, the more people we help, and the more folks we will have around our monthly meetings to share ideas with and help us succeed. Let me share with you a little bit more what your journey looks like when you share. I'm going to use the analogy of home ownership because I think it's an easy concept to understand. Right now, if you're on my team, you essentially live in my house. If Lori, Liz, Troy, or Karen are your director, you are in their house. All of the directors in our neighborhood, or in our train station as I like to call it, will encourage you to invite more friends to come play with you and live in your house because we know we have a great house and neighborhood. It's where all the cool kids want to be. When you have one person come on your team, they will move into our house. And in a month, when both of you submit sales over 150, you are now a senior consultant. You will make 1% more on your sales and 1% on your team members' sales. That's cool. You just got a raise. Let's face it, you as the person sharing, you will be selling more than 150 because you want more than $30 a month in income, right? We will suggest that you both continue to invite more friends over to play. When you have two people on your team and each month you sell at least $2,500 as a team and you personally sell at least $750, then you are paid as a team leader. You will make 2% more on your sales and 2% more on your personal recruit sales. Again, I know you won't be selling the minimum of $750. You have the word leader now in your title, and leaders lead. You will most likely have the goal of $2,500 a month in personal sales so that you can set yourself up for the next level of leadership. You're still living in my house because there are only a few of you and you have not yet qualified to own your own home. Now that you've gained momentum and you and your team are inviting folks to come on over and play with the cool kids, I'm going to suggest that you start thinking about moving out and getting your own house because your room is getting crowded. You will need to qualify to do this. When you think of home ownership, you think of mortgage and qualifying for a mortgage, right? There are three things you need to do to qualify for home ownership. You need to have 5 people on your team, a handful plus you. Not all of your new consultants need to be personally sponsored by you, but because you will be regularly asking, most will be your personal recruits. The team members that your new consultants have asked to join Pampered Chef count toward the 5 team members you need for this portion of qualification. The second thing you need to do is have 5,000 sales as a team. This 5,000 can be generated by you and the 5 people on your team. Remember when I said that you'd be working to build your sales to at least $2,500 a month? This is why it's important. In order to qualify for this home, you need to make sure that you have payment for it. That payment of $5,000 is important, so you will want to be sure that it's a done deal by making a big contribution through your own personal sales. The third thing you need to do to qualify to own your own home is 5 of your team members have to be active with $150 in minimum sales in the month you're qualifying. So to summarize, let's say you have 5 people on your team in March. All 5 have to submit at least $150 in sales to have 5 active consultants. As a team, you collectively have to sell 5,000 and you personally need to sell at least 750. I know there are a lot of numbers here. What you need to remember is a handful needs to be active. And you need $5,000 as a team and that you want to have your personal sales at well above the minimum of 750. A handful of people is all you need. Now, once you meet those requirements, Pampered Chef says to you, congratulations, you now own your own home. Or in our case, you will own your own wagon on our train. You will move out of my house and into your own home. On First Street, right here, or on Second Street, depending on where you fall on our team. So right now on this board, you will see we currently have 3 directors on our first track, first line right here, and 1 director on our second line. And I'll come back to say more about that in a minute. In the real world, you need to continue to pay your mortgage. In order to keep your house, in the Pampered Chef world, you need to continue to pay the mortgage to keep your title. The mortgage is $5,000 each month. Of that $5,000, you're responsible for $750. But I'd love for you to forget that I said that. I really want you to focus to paying at least half the mortgage yourself. At the point you own your own home, you've been given the title of director, and you are truly in the structure of leadership with Pampered Chef. You will want to be a leader in good standing. Now, the other thing is that it's smartest for you and your team to continue to invite other people to come to your house. The more people you have at the house, the easier the mortgage is. So you might be asking, what if we don't hit the $5,000 and pay the mortgage? Just like in real life, you have a bit of a grace period. However, if you don't pay your mortgage for 3 months in a row, you are no longer a homeowner and you have to move back into my house with all your team members. And I can tell you right now, neither one of us want that to happen. As long as you continue to do your parties, I recommend 2 parties a week, no matter what, and you keep inviting others, you will never have to move back in with me. On the board here, you will see that we have 6 wagons on first track and 2 wagons on second track. Our goal is to have all of those filled so that we can promote to an executive team. What does that mean for us? Well, there are about 1,500 director teams out of 60,000 consultants. There is about 450 advanced teams, 100 senior director teams, which is what we are now, and 60 executive teams. We will be part of an elite number of teams with this leadership title. Yes, I might have the title, but the real honor is that I am proudly able to represent each and every one of you. And you are proudly able to say that you are now part of an executive team at the Pampered Chef. As a team, we will have perks. I will learn about new products, promotion, and programs before others do, and will pass along information that is approved for me to exclusively share with my team. We also have something called the BAT line, the BAT phone, which is an exclusive number that I can call to get things resolved faster for you through the Pampered Chef channels. In addition, we will become part of a very elite group at the Pampered Chef. This type of group loves to share great ideas and training that I can now take back to each and every one of you. In order to promote to an executive team, as of right now, we currently need 3 more people on our first track and 1 more team on our second track. Here's what I know. As excited as you might be about the team moving forward and doing this, you might say directorship and home ownership is not for me. I get that and I understand that. You don't have to say yes to home ownership if it's not for you. However, even if home ownership directorship is not for you, I would ask you to share the business opportunity with others because you know it can and will make a difference in their life just as it does in ours and yours. More importantly, those of us who want home ownership need you to cheer for us. We need you to let us know you support us on our journey. For a moment, I want you to think about geese. If you've ever seen geese fly in formation, you know that they're all going in the same direction. There's one leader out front, and that leader is being cheered on by the geese behind. When that leader gets tired, another flies to the front to support the group in bringing them forward. Flying in that formation creates a draft to make it easier for every other goose to fly. Just like your cheering and excitement makes it easier for all of us as a team to move forward and make a difference. When a goose is sick, two geese will fly down to be with it until it's ready to move on. If you notice a team member who might be struggling, please reach out to that person and give the support like geese do. Encourage them to come back and fly with us. So please, honk on our Facebook page and support one another as we journey forward. If you are interested in moving forward and owning your own wagon on our team, just like I represented it tonight at our local team meeting, let me know. I would love to stick your name on one of these hands and put you on our board, and help you reach the level of directorship and owning your own home. I am so excited to be one of the fastest growing teams at the Pampered Chef, and you all should be proud of our amazing team. I can't wait to see you guys at conference and celebrate with all of you.